So I've never told anyone this story before, not because I didn't want to, but because every time I try to bring it up, I feel weird, like something's stopping me. You're going to think I'm crazy, but I swear this happened. It started about 6 months ago. I was in a bad spot, like really bad. I just lost my job, my relationship was falling apart, and my lease was up. I had nowhere to go. So when I found a Craigslist ad for a cheap room in this old house about an hour outside the city, I jumped on it. I should have known better, right? Too good to be true and all that, but desperate times, you know? The ad didn't have many details, just that it was a room for rent in a historic home, and it was dirt cheap. The pictures showed this creaky old Victorian house, peeling paint, boarded up windows on the upper floors. But hey, it had 4 walls and a roof, and the guy renting it, some dude named Earl, seemed chill enough over the phone. When I pulled up to the house, though, something felt off. It was bigger in person, towering over the overgrown yard like it was alive. And it wasn't just run down. It looked angry, like it didn't want me there. But I ignored it. Earl showed me around. The guy was weird, but not in a run-for-your-life way. More like, I've lived alone too long and forgot how to talk to people. He was short, wiry, had these thick glasses that made his eyes look way too big. He kept saying things like, "The house has personality," and "You'll get used to the noises." Yeah, the noises. The first night I barely slept. The walls creaked like they were breathing. I'd hear footsteps upstairs, even though Earl said no one else lived there. And the worst part, the feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like the house was watching me. Not just from one place, but from everywhere. The next day I asked Earl about the noises. He shrugged it off, said the house was old, probably settling. But the look on his face, he was hiding something. Things got worse fast. At night, my bedroom door would slowly creak open, even when I locked it. Sometimes I'd wake up to find it wide open, and I swear I'd feel someone standing at the foot of my bed, staring at me. Then there were the mirrors. The house was full of them, big, ornate things with tarnished silver frames. They were everywhere, in the hallways, the bathrooms, even in my room. And at first I thought they were just creepy because they were old. But one night I was brushing my teeth and I saw something in the bathroom mirror. It wasn't me. It looked like me, but its movements were wrong, delayed. Like it was pretending to be me, but couldn't quite get it right. I spun around, but there was nothing there. When I looked back at the mirror, it was normal again. I didn't sleep that night. The final straw came about 2 weeks after I moved in. I'd been hearing these whispers at night, faint, just barely audible. I thought I was losing my mind until I realized they were coming from the vent in my room. So, being the idiot I am, I decided to check it out. I unscrewed the vent cover and shined my phone flashlight inside. There were eyes. I'm not kidding. 2 glinting eyes staring back at me. And before I could even react, whatever it was scuttled away, deeper into the ductwork. I packed my stuff that night. I didn't even bother telling Earl I was leaving. I just bailed. Here's the thing, though. A week later, I got curious. I know, stupid. But I wanted answers. I tried calling Earl, but his phone was disconnected. When I drove back to the house, it was gone. Like, completely gone. The lot was empty, just overgrown grass and a crumbling foundation. I don't know what that house was or what it wanted, But sometimes, late at night, I still feel like I'm being watched. And once in a while, when I catch my reflection in the mirror, I'm not so sure it's me looking back.